Welcome back to Solutions for Financial Independence. Joining me now is John Halterman from Beacon Wealth Management. John, how are you?
I'm doing great, Cal. How about you?
Doing fantastic.
Right.
Today we have a question from Susie from Fairmont. She says, I took a $100,000 loan out of my paid-up life insurance plan. I am thinking about taking money out of my IRA account to pay this off. Would this be a smart decision?
Well, I think the first thing, Susie, you have to realize is what's the potential consequences of doing something like this. You know, when you take a loan out against your life insurance, technically you do not have to pay it back. What would happen is it's going to gain interest every year, but they're also going to charge you interest. Some of these end up washing each other out, but others do not. And what happens is if you don't pay it back, then the money goes against the death benefit at your death. And so for simplicity, if you had a $150,000 death benefit, and let's say you had $125,000 cash value, then as long as there's cash value in there, there's still going to be a life insurance policy. But what happens is that the loan reduces the death benefit on a lot of these. And so in that example, she owed $100,000, then she would have to reduce it by the 100, and that's what she would get in death benefit.
Okay, so a lot to consider there, but given this situation, should she pay it off?
Well, there's a little extra caveat there, and that is we're talking about taking money from an IRA, which means that she's never paid taxes on that money. And so in order to pay off a $100,000 loan, she would probably have to take, depending on her tax bracket, but it's going to add $100,000 of earned income to her. That means her tax bracket is going to be 20 to 30%. So in that case, she's going to take $150,000 out potentially to pay off a $100,000 loan. And so here you are, you're faced with a situation where you don't have to pay it back, but then you're going to create a tax consequence to them. So you got to really consider what that impact is and how much total money. So should she pay it off? I think it's going to be individualized. If she doesn't need the death proceeds, I wouldn't consider paying it off because it's going to wash each other out in the end.
All right, a lot to consider there. Thank you for sharing that with us.
You're welcome.
And if you missed any of that, you can find it all on our website, WDTV.com, and we'll be right back after the break.